Yes.
You got a story about an executive getting stabbed. What happened?
Yeah, so in case you guys didn't know, the founder of Cash App, Bob Lee, was actually found stabbed in San Francisco near the Bay Bridge. He ended up dying in the hospital later due to his injuries, of course. Many find this very shocking. I know I do. And it's brutal. And recent findings show that Bob Lee could have died over an argument with a man named Nima Momeni. Others, like myself, however, have noticed a slew of deaths from big tech leaders. Like recently, this year, two crypto CEOs were actually killed with there being little to no evidence, and the killings being within weeks from each other. And actually, last year, 2022, three crypto leaders were killed once again, just weeks from each other. So, kind of weird, kind of coincidental, I don't know. But my question to you guys is there something more sinister behind the scenes of these tech giants' deaths? Is this foul play? Or is this just happenstance?
I'll start it off. So you talk about there were three crypto people. It was Mushigian, I think is his name, 29. He drowned after tweeting the CIA, and Mossad
Thank you.
was trying to kill him. His family says that he was mentally ill. And then there's Kulander, who's 30. He was killed in his sleep, or he died in his sleep, but strangely. And then Tehran, he died in a chopper crash. So I say it was a little
Yeah.
weird. I don't know. I mean, it's a little strange, but
Different types of deaths, like
eh,
kind of all
Mhm.
not related. However, it's just that's why I said is it happenstance? Like it's just circumstantial.
I would say that it's possible those three that I just mentioned were targeted. Maybe I give you that. But this
Mhm.
one, this Cash App guy, I think this guy Nima Momeni was truly mad about something that happened with his sister, because
Oh,
he said that after some argument, they had an argument where they were talking about his sister. They went to a party the night before or something like that with his sister. I don't know. I think he was really angry. Not a lot has come out yet. I think they're trying to keep some things quiet
sure.
or something. I don't know
Mhm.
why, but when
Might
men with
might be
power,
sensitive.
right? It might be, but you know how men with money and power can act. I wouldn't put it past this guy Bob Lee that he did something
You
inappropriate with his sister.
He
you
got
know
a
how
lot of
men
friends
can
that
act. So if you give them money and influence, yeah, then
Yeah,
you know how much worse they can act.
yeah. I mean, because and then the sister who is actually married, right? So maybe it could be as simple as an
Mm.
affair. Well, I mean, what
why
if
you're
like this? What I mean, but that was an intense reaction to stab him to death and leave him to bleed. He just stabbed him 3 times with a big knife and left him to bleed out. I mean,
sounds like
maybe he raped his sister or something. It could be something like that. I mean, there's not a whole lot
It's
of details right now. I don't want to speculate too much, but I
Mhm.
just think it could be something bigger than what we think. I don't know
okay.
that it
Well,
was as
like you said,
serious.
if she's married, it could be a thing of family honor
Honor.
because
Hmm.
that's very important in some cultural makeups. But
I
John,
don't know if you're
I don't know that it's necessarily that insidious, like it's or a plot, because cryptocurrencies have become increasingly popular, and a lot of the early investors made significant gains in the value of their holdings.
Yep.
So, unfortunately, this has made them attractive targets for criminals looking to profit from ransom or theft. There have been, like as you mentioned, there have been a lot of international high-profile cases of cryptocurrency holders being kidnapped, subjected to violence, tortured in order to gain access to their digital wallets. Now,
Hmm.
these incidents typically involved wealthy individuals who hold large amounts of cryptocurrency, and they're usually referred to as crypto kings, right? So, some experts have suggested that the rise in these types of crimes is due to the lack of regulation and oversight in the cryptocurrency industry. It makes it easier for criminals to exploit weaknesses in the system. Also, it's the anonymous nature of many cryptocurrencies that can make it
Yeah,
really difficult for law
that's true.
enforcement to track down. Well, it makes it hard for law enforcement to track down
Hmm.
perpetrators and recover any stolen funds.
Hmm.
It's really important to note, however, that these incidents are still relatively rare and shouldn't discourage people from investing in cryptocurrency. But as with any investment, it's important to take appropriate precautions to protect yourself and your assets.
So you're saying they need some bodyguards?
Storing digital wallets in secure locations using strong passwords, but to protect yourself physically, I mean, don't advertise that you're rich. Don't flaunt it.
That's fair. I mean, I guess, I don't know. I would definitely buy a nicer house if I was a billionaire from some crypto. I mean, you mentioned these digital wallets. I think I have some Bitcoin somewhere because I lost track of a digital wallet that I had years ago.
Yep.
I lost track of it, and I think I have some money. It could be a lot. It could be a little because I was mining Bitcoin for a while when it was early.
And if you were doing it early, it could be a USB key in a landfill worth $2.5 million and growing, and it'll never be collected.
I think it's on a hard drive. The digital wallet's on a hard drive on a computer that's dead. So that's my problem. So anyway, but yeah, no, but you're right about this crypto thing. I mean, it makes them targets. And so, yeah, 3 people died from, 3. And there's a lot of cryptocurrencies out there now. There's a lot of tokens. There's a lot of them. So it's 3 out of hundreds of maybe at least tens of thousands, maybe. You said 5 people?
I don't know.
Was it 5?
Yeah, altogether 5. 5 of them. But my thing is, I don't know, guys. I think that it is easy to brush stuff like this off because there's so much evidence and facts that we would like. Well, not we would like to see, but that is out there already. But they're never going to put something maybe more sinister, like I mentioned earlier, something that could be the real potential reason. They're not going to make it obvious because maybe there's a hit for a reason. Like, I know I'm the conspiracy head of the team, but I think it's
so you're saying that the paper people, the paper banks are in this. They're shutting down crypto kings.
They got a lot of crypto kings to go after.
I said I'm not really sure who's behind the madness, but I do think that it's interesting that these tech giants are dying. And I feel like it would be interesting to actually dive more into. I wonder if there are people that are actually investigating this coup of people that died. Not even just the Bob Lee guy, but like I said, the crypto giants, how they happen to die mysteriously. If you guys look at TikTok, they have people kind of making up, not theories, but essentially, yeah, they're theories. Okay. They're theories on what actually happened.
They're hypotheses.
I'm pretty sure this guy did something stupid, made a lot of money, did something dumb. Probably these other guys, I mean, did some dumb stuff, and they got a lot of money and just did stupid stuff. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes out that the wife was raped or something like that, and that's why he went crazy.
But like I said, if it's even just a matter of honor, Neil.
Yeah.
If she dishonored the family, if he dishonored the family, then
But you're killing you're killing a leader in the industry that everybody knows. Like unless you're willing to suicide, take your life for your sister in honor. That's
if you're angry enough.
For some people, John. For some people, they don't care. It is a matter of honor, and that is what's most important.
Shoot.
People are selfish.
I'm not saying I agree with it, but
and he let him die just bleed to death. He just left him. He's like stabbed him out. Just left. All right, some comments online. Jacqueline Robinson, I think this death was circumstantial. Before the facts were known, the political class used this as an opportunity to blame crime policies in liberal cities like San Francisco. Mike Winter says, please don't give me something else to give you grief about, Neo. It's talking about me losing some cryptocurrency. I'm mad about it too, man. I really tried to bring back to life every one of my dead computers trying to find that digital wallet.
No way.
It's got to be, if I were to guesstimate, it's got to be probably tens of thousands, maybe.
Oh,
it's not like a huge amount, but I didn't mind a lot, but it was early enough where I think it's a good number.
If it's early enough, yeah.
Is that a good number?
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Is this truth?
Truth,
Lies, shenanigans.
again.
I
Johnny's
don't
gonna be talking
know.
about some shenanigans, but I'm going with some truth.
I
I'm
think
going with
it's
truth on this one.
Oh, now you switching it up, Gianni? You switching it up to some truth?
I think it's true that these people died, but I think it's shenanigans, the story behind it.
You think there's some shenanigans
Double
going
whammy.
on?